A purple takeover this week in recognition of Ohio Memory Day, of people and families living with Alzheimer's.
In the state of Ohio, we estimate there's about 210,000 people with Alzheimer's or some type of dementia, and for each one of those, 2 or 3 people that serve as their primary caregiver.
More than 5 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's, and so are their families. A third of all seniors die with some form of dementia. The Senate added an additional $1 million to the new 2-year budget for a total of $5 billion designated for Alzheimer's respite care.
As somebody who knows this because it's impacted my own family, we need to do everything we can to give the caregivers the support that we can. Remember, they're the ones that are literally saving millions of dollars for the state and for insurance companies around the state by providing that care at home at no cost. Care that we would spend literally millions of dollars through our Medicare and Medicaid system on if it weren't for these caregivers. So supporting them in respite care, giving them the break that they need so they can go out and pick up things at the store, do whatever they need is very important, and it's certainly something we're proud to support in the Senate.
Recently, the Senate covered firefighters across Ohio who are also fighting cancer with coverage through the Bureau of Workers' Compensation. Senator Tom Patton's bill now heads to the House and covers both full-time and volunteer firefighters who have worked for a department for at least 3 years.
The numbers that have come out of Johns Hopkins, Stanford, even our own Cincinnati University has shown 68% of firefighters will develop cancer in their life, either while they're working or shortly after they retire, which is 3 times higher than the national rate.
The state's $2.6 billion capital bill is now officially in the House after the Senate passed it overwhelmingly. It's a major investment in community projects across the state, including $32,000 for an historic firehouse in Lorain County.
And it's beginning to fall apart. The bricks are falling down. They had just torn down one of their schools, so they're using the bricks from the school to rebuild it. So they were very happy to receive that.
And meet the newest member of Senate leadership, State Senator Gayle Manning.
I think to be a woman in this position, is rare. But I think what we need to do is just to look at us as all equals. I have different issues than the men have, but at the same token, we have the same issues. And I think that's what we need to look at, is that we're all here to help our constituents, the people that we represent, and we all represent people from different parts of Ohio.
And to learn more about where to go to get help, if you have a loved one that is living with Alzheimer's, go to alz.org. That is alz.org. And as always, for the very latest from the Ohio Senate, subscribe to our social media pages. That is at Ohio Senate GOP, at Ohio Senate GOP. On the web, it's ohiosenate.gov/Republicans. I'm John Fortney from the Ohio Senate.